in the search for Skogu, you scaled the peaks of the Grey Cloak Mount Hills. I was gonna say mountains. You scaled the peaks of the Grey Cloak Hills, and you encountered what appeared to be bird-like creatures, or a cross between deer and bird. And you were assaulted by them as you scaled the peak. Reaching the top of the peak, you found. Hold on. You found. I'm trying to remember. You found Skogu, who kneeling beside what appeared to be a torn and mangled corpse. There happens to be tied up to a post nearby. You investigated for a moment and you realized that there was no force or kind of like what do you call it? What did I say exactly?
Signs of a struggle.
Signs of struggle. Yes, there were no signs of struggle with regards to the bindings. However, you failed to convince Skogu to keep quiet, and his loud screaming and yelling attracted the attention of one large Periton matriarch, which bore down upon your party. After a brave front by Kasglaf, you managed to escape momentarily, fleeing towards the cliffside with Skogu in Tao unconscious. You attempted to scale down the mountainside with Skogu on Seifrit's back. Seifrit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. However, the Periton did not give up, and after a struggle and a great clash, Seifrit was knocked off the side of the cliff, where he fell and landed, cracking the skull of the poor child on his back and breaking his neck in two. Now, on his back, lifeless. However, the good news is you did manage to survive the encounter with the Periton. And now you are on the bottom of the portion of where you scaled. The route to Greyholm lies behind you. What would five of you like to do?
Go back to town.
Oh yeah, like Keslaf is real fucked up.
Yeah,
Everyone is
Everyone.
completely tapped.
the exception of Fervent. Healthy boy.
Ah, man, very fast cut hair. One day
Yes.
after, gone already.
2 hours.
Is it just me or does my cam
Came
keep
home,
disappearing?
Immediately went to
Yeah.
the salon.
Why does it do that?
You're not.
Why do I keep disappearing?
You're not Microsoft aging enough.
Yeah, reload application. Hello? Stop. Make me stop disappearing, please.
You make your way or slowly trudge back to Greyholm, injuries in Tau. As the guards notice you approaching, they see fresh wounds all over you and rush over before they see the battered corpse of Skogu kind of like flailing behind Seifrit's back. And they rush over and they will shout, "Oh, what happened?"
So I'm gonna take it that Periton's new to the area, or was it something you have thought to warn us about?
They don't usually attack us. What? The. What? I mean.
Well, there were a ton of them up the mountain. Clearly.
Selby Selby has tamed the creatures quite well. They don't attack us. They've been friendly to us, in fact. give us maybe like 6 more weeks, a month, 2 months maybe, and we would be able to tame them. Maybe Selby was working on that.
Huh. Well, something's got them.
Hold up.
What of him? He kind of points at the corpse on your back.
Neither him or his father made it. I could only retrieve.
Bjorn is dead. Where is the body?
We could not retrieve them both. Barely got out. As it is.
You can see he's kind of like breathing slightly nervously, looks to the guard beside him, and then kind of like nods, and you see the guard runs towards the center of town, towards Chieftain Cinder's tent.
I don't suppose we need to
To-
leave out any details of what happened.
I don't think so.
Could you put the corpse down? So
I will.
you can see he kind of like you gently put the corpse of Skogu on the floor, and you can see that the guard gently puts it on the floor. You can see like almost like a single tear rolls down the side of his face. He was quite well liked.
I'm sorry we couldn't do more.
It's not your fault. Did he say anything before he passed?
Boy was hysterical, having lost his father. But we couldn't get through to him.
Did Bjorn die in combat? Did he die a noble death?
We couldn't even make sense of what we saw, but maybe it's best we wait for Chieftain.
There's a awkward moment of silence as the guard kind of like examines Skogu's body, and the five of you are kind of standing there. Your limbs and your bodies are aching tremendously from the pain. Before Chieftain Cinder does run over 1 or 2 minutes later, surrounded by a school of about 5 guards. She looks down at the body of Skogu. Her hand just goes straight to her mouth. And she's like, "Oh my. No. Where's Bjorn?
Still in that mountain, with his heart torn out by the Peritons. Clothes neatly folded and fastened by the wrist, but yet no sign of a struggle. Almost as though he
You see that almost like tears
was
start
willing.
rolling down Chieftain Cinder's face as you describe what's going on. It's not. No. There's no way someone from Greyhome would willingly give themselves up like that. It doesn't make sense. It is not. This is not our way.
Well, unless he'd been a victim of the sleep, which also affected Shelby and the priestesses.
Did you find the amulet?
I was not in the room when that happened, so did we?
I was also not. I think
Do not
Shin was
know.
the one that took lead on
Yeah.
that.
Yep. I don't
You did
remember.
not find an amulet.
You did the search, right?
Yeah, I think Shin searched.
You did not find an amulet.
We have the key, right?
The key, as in the greenhouse key, is it?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. The greenhouse key. It's a key ring, more accurately. So it's like a bunch of keys.
Well, tell her that I don't think so.
She will reply that this.
I mean, it could literally be in the stomach of one of those paradins.
But he was not eaten.
Only the heart.
Only the heart.
Is it the heart, or I thought like organs also were all
Organs
like,
also, yeah,
sticking out
organs
also.
all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, if he was wearing it on his neck, it could very easily have been consumed as well. I don't know.
Should she says, I need a moment to think about this. She kind of sighs before saying, let's speak once you've gotten medical attention and rest. The five of you look, well, let's say I've not seen a lot worse than this.
Yeah, well, half a dozen Peritons would do that to you.
It's very strange. The Peritons are not usually aggressive. We've scaled that peak hundreds, thousands of times.
I mean, I
Never
believe her,
attacked
but
us.
I will do an insight check.
Sure.
That's out of prudence.
It appears to be telling the truth.
I nod. I say, yes. With these masked elves, we have seen that they have power over the local flora and fauna. So,
Yeah.
wouldn't put it past them to enlist the aid of Peritons.
Right. Let's call it quits for the day, and why don't the five of you head back to the barracks, and I will send whatever medical aid I can offer. In the meantime, let me make arrangements for Skogu and Beyond's funeral. Usually Selby does the rites, but she's currently asleep. She kind of looks over at you, Vervan. I don't know if it would be convenient, but when we first spoke, I saw the symbol around your neck. Is that of a god?
Are you saying anything? Because we can't hear you.
Giving her the silent treatment, I see.
He stands there waiting for a reply, staring at your symbol. There's the awkward silence descends upon the scene.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear
Above
you now.
Vervan's head, you see
No,
network
don't
connection error.
fight. But I'm not wearing a symbol. What? It's on my crest.
Same shit lah. You're
No.
wearing something, right?
Yes, I
You have the
am.
symbol of your martyr, right?
Yes, I am. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
on my crest rather than
Yeah,
like a
okay,
necklace
yeah,
that I'm
yeah,
wearing.
sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, crest.
Sorry. Oh my god, I was talking the entire time.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
no.
Well, yes, it is my belief. I'm not sure if word of it has made its way into such a place as Grey Cloak. I'm not so sure about the kind of religions that um,
In
that Grey Cloak
Dreadhome,
follows.
we practice different elven beliefs from the rest of Everesca.
I understand.
We worship Naralis Analor here, and well, we can perform the rituals, but we do not have the capabilities to bless the soul or the body for its final journey. Hoping if
I take a look, and it's currently just that one child, right, that we brought down.
I mean, yes.
Yeah. Sure. I'm going to let me check. I'm going to self-check my code as this conversation is going on.
You know what?
I'm just checking myself. Hold up.
Wow.
And Vervin realizes he does not have any powdered silver. But I'm still going to say, yes, well, my religion is one of the Ilmater. And I'm not sure if you've heard of it, but it's a god that is that teaches about living and about life.
Sounds similar to what we believe in here.
Great. Maybe these two religions are somewhat related in terms of the pool of believers.
Well, you see her kind of interject. I don't think necessarily related, but more intertwined, perhaps.
I currently, I would love to perform the rites to for this body, and bless it as it departs our realm. What time is it right now?
It is.
We came off the mountain like late afternoon, right?
Yes. So it's like almost evening.
Okay. What about first thing tomorrow morning? Or would tonight at the when the sun sets, would that be better?
Well, she kind of like thinks for a while. You can see there's a bit of like, she looks a bit uncomfortable before she kind of like shakes her head slightly and says, "Yes, I mean, you are the only one who can perform this ritual, so I guess that will be suitable for us."
Tonight? When she like is she talking about tonight or tomorrow?
No, whatever time you want.
Okay, sure. Out of character answer. Tomorrow morning then. I need some rest.
No, dude, ritual spells don't consume spell slots.
No. As in, I don't even have that spell prepped.
Right.
Tomorrow morning then.
There is a small, underground river within the mines, or near the entrance of the crystal mines.
Okay, I like the sound of this.
Let's meet there at dawn.
Okay.
Will you be sending a team to retrieve his father's body?
We will try to do so before dawn, but if the Peritons are as aggressive as you mentioned, I don't think our guards will stand much of a chance. I wish Selby was awake. She would know what to do. She kind of sighs deeply before walking away.
Oh no. Okay, guys, that's another. Yo, being a cleric is hard, man. That's another 25 gold of silver I need to buy. All right, to the alchemist shop. To the alchemy shop.
I
To
feel
the
like Vervin is conducting more funeral rites than Maeve ever did.
to the alchemy shop. Yeah, a lot of people are dying in this campaign, man. A lot of people are dying very religiously. You know, last campaign,
We
right?
were
People
in
die.
hell. They
No, people.
were
Yeah, exactly.
a million
Exactly.
dead
They no,
souls.
they die, right? But they didn't die in a very religious place. All right. These people, they're
Fuck, that's
dying
it.
in a religious place.
What do you mean
In
by
hell-
dying in a religious place?
in
Maeve
hell,
feels
right?
bad now.
In hell, right? You die, okay,
Somewhere.
whatever. You're already in hell, right?
I
But you
feel
know,
like you're. I feel like you're suddenly looking past all the people we murdered. To the point where Kalembo was pretty mad.
Yeah, I mean, yes, that too.
okay, I'm gonna be honest, right? Can I get away with just blessing the body?
No.
Why
You do
not?
whatever you want.
Yeah.
You're the cleric.
These
I
guys
know,
don't
but
know shit.
funeral right is like
That's true.
funeral right is expensive. It's 25 GP. Ain't nobody sponsoring this cleric.
Okay,
You know?
I would like to interpret it as the funeral rite is exactly that, right? It's valid ceremony with or without the magic. It's a valid ceremony, but I interpret it as the when you cast the ceremony spell with the silver, that's just for protection specifically to target can't become undead. It's
Am
like
I allowed to
you can
cast
still
a
perform
spell?
the rite without the.
Am I
religion.
allowed to cast a spell without reagents if I cast like if I pre-cast it for like long enough? Is there such a thing?
No, but you'd just be performing the rite, which is still valid even though you don't protect the body from undead.
Okay,
Yeah, it just doesn't want them to undead lah.
sure.
And there will be no like beautiful light that coalesces around the body or anything like that.
Nah, I can just use light for that.
It's
Oh my
a
god.
minor illusion.
Exactly.
You do
can't-
whatever you want to do, right? You
yeah,
do whatever you want
yeah,
to do.
sure. I'll cast funeral. I'll do a funeral right without that thingy. So she mentioned it's by the mines, right? The river
It is inside the mine, near the entrance of the mine. There's
near
an
the entrance
underground
of the
river.
mines.
Yeah.
All right. Vervin's actually kind of healthy. I might. Are we doing anything for the night?
I'm sleeping, man.
Just going to rest.
I'm going to scout actually the mine.
Okay.
Just to check things out.
Okay.
By
those-
myself or with the party, I
You
don't
gonna
care.
do anything before rest, or you're not gonna do anything before rest? Those who are heading back to the barracks, let me know. Those who want to do something before resting, let me know, and we'll proceed.
Does
we'll
our
do
monk
one
have
by one.
Does our monk have any agenda?
Monkey. Monkey is gonna go. Orcus is extremely tired and will be the first one to go back and rest.
All right.
Uncharacteristically quietly.
No, Orcus, we were supposed to go hunting.
Oh, you wanna go hunting? You can go hunting.
No, I'm gonna scout the mines out.
He'll pay you 20 gold to let him go rest.
Okay. Casclav? We'll go one by one. Casclav, you wanna do anything?
Definitely going to go slap. Slap.
Maeve?
over.
No,
Um,
fucking Maeve is here.
I'm not sleeping.
Sleeping. Cypher?
I will return to my quarters, but you see me rummaging through that trunk I have.
It is not exactly quarters. It's like I
Yeah,
told you
it's just
before.
like a
A common room, yeah.
space.
That's
Common
right,
common space, and
Yeah,
the common
so-
space there are like other guards and stuff also there. But it's
Yeah.
just that they have given you like a corner of the area.
Yeah, you do see Cyphered going through his like tattered trunk, which he's been carrying his personal belongings in.
Okay, so
pulls out
Casclav and
Candle to light one, and also pulls out a full face helmet and just begins cleaning it a bit. Shortly after that, I'll turn in.
Casclav and Maeve and Cypher, as you're kind of washing up. Cypher, as you're kind of cleaning the helmet, you do overhear a conversation between two of the kind of guards who are nearby. Not really nearby, but like you're within earshot, and you kind of like hear they're talking quite loudly, and you do overhear them saying, I swear it. I saw them again. They were there. I was at the border. and they were across the way. I swear it, man. I'm willing to bet you one dust crystal. I saw them there. There's not been anyone in the library since what, 20 years? 30 years? How long has it been? Look, it's been so long I don't even remember. Look, I'll take you up on that wager. We'll go exploring if you want tomorrow. You know, I have post duty tomorrow. I have border duty tomorrow. How about 2 days from now? Then you say 2 days. Then you see the other they shake on it, and then the conversation ends.
I'll just take a mental note of these two guardsmen, their identities, maybe their faces or their names, if I could even get that far.
Mm.
Do you need me to make a perception roll on that? Or?
Listen, to memorize their faces?
Yeah, if I wanted to look for them again, I would.
No,
Just-
it's quite easy. They're not trying to hide or anything. They're like in plain sight.
I'll make a note of these two guardsmen.
Okay.
I mean, out of character, I think if they wanted to come along when we were exploring, they could.
Verben,
Mm-hmm.
you make your way down to the lower levels of the mine, and it is quiet.
I
It is-
look for this.
It is quiet as everybody has stopped working.
I
There
look for
are
this lake.
6 mine carts which are parked neatly in a row at the entrance of the mine. And you can see that they are very, very, very well made mine carts first. And they're almost like engineered with some kind of stop mechanism. A lever sits in each of the mine carts. So if you pull the lever, a brake instantly triggers to stop the mine cart.
Cool.
You notice that some of the mine carts have small glowing crystals in them, almost small, very small fragments, the size of, let's say, like a skittle.
Like, okay, Skittles basically. Skittles, but like gems or whatever.
Yeah, but they are small pink glowing crystals, almost like small fragments that have been left sitting in some of the mine cart.
Okay, I look for this lake that this lady is talking about.
Okay, so you walk past the mine cart to the entrance of the mine, and the first thing you notice is there is no light source.
I cast
However,
light.
There's no need to, because
Wait,
the entire
stop.
cave is.
Sorry to interrupt. Did I just appear on the screen for y'all?
Yes,
Yeah,
Was I not on the screen before?
yes.
you weren't.
Okay, I think I found a solution for disappearing webcams, but we'll talk about it the next
Bandwidth?
time someone. Next time someone disappears, let
It's
me know.
Microsoft
Alright.
Edge, boys. I knew it.
I'm on edge right now.
No,
Okay.
no, everybody's working, then don't mess with it.
Verven, you.
No
walk
need to
to-
cast light, please carry on. Yeah.
There is no light needed because the entire cavern is lit by this warm pink luminescent glow. You look around the walls and there are just crystals jutting out at different points,
When
lighting the
I
entire cavern.
when I was walking around outside and around the city, did I notice these same pink crystals illuminating the city?
Were you at the greenhouse?
Yes, I was.
If you were at the greenhouse, you would have noticed that the top portion of the greenhouse is actually, or the roof of the greenhouses are made with this particular crystal.
Okay, so it's just sort of like a light source for them, Alright. Like an energy
Wait,
source.
Didn't I tell you about dust crystals before?
You did, but I don't know what they are. Or like that they're pink and that they are found
I'm
from a mine
pretty
shaft.
Sure, I described them to you before. Did I not?
Yeah, I think you have when the Who was asking us to procure
Yeah.
one for her.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, but okay, so the crystals are quite large, like the size of like basketballs, and they're embedded in the walls,
Okay,
or the
but
rocky formations of the cave walls.
the ones in the mine carts are small.
The ones at Minecraft are like Skittle size.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Keep looking for this lake. Is it somewhere here?
Yeah, you take like a short 10-minute walk in, and it's easy because the way has been kind of paved out for you. There's a natural kind of like pavement almost, and beside the pavement there's a minecart track which is laid down.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very easy and accessible for you to kind of like walk in. And as you walk in, the first point of, or the first checkpoint almost, is this beautiful underground river that runs through this expanse of like a cave network. The water is like crystal clear and illuminated by the kind of the warm glow of the dust crystals.
Okay. Anything special about this lake?
Give me a investigation check.
Sure.
Doesn't seem to be anything out of the
Alright.
ordinary. It appears to be a normal, regular old.
Is it at least glowing in the same pink light?
I mean, the light's coming off it.
Okay.
Yeah, coming off the surface of the water, illuminating.
Alright.
Yeah.
Gonna touch the water a little bit just to get a feel of it. I'm just
It's
really curious
cold.
about it. It's cold?
Yeah, I mean, it's cold. You are in the
Oh.
whole place.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get. Alright, I get what you mean. Alright.
It's cold.
Sure.
You touch the water, it's cold. After you kind of like place your hand in the water, you feel like the cool water gently caress it. A little bit of the dried blood that's kind of like kicked onto your hand kind of washes away as the river kind of gently ebbs and flows. You feel a slight rumbling beneath your feet.
Okay. I feel a slight. Okay.
You feel a slight rumbling before you hear this
Yeah.
loud bang.
Okay.
Or a loud like a very loud bang coming from deeper within the mine.
I take a step back and I immediately cast light in a 20 feet radius.
Okay. You light up the inner part of the cavern. Across the way from the river, there is a kind of like a cave tunnel that goes further into the mine, which is not marked out by the minecart tracks. The minecart tracks go left towards western part of the mine.
Is this where this sound is coming from?
The sound is coming from north, like across the river.
Yeah, in that part that's not pathed out by the mine shaft,
It's
right?
not pathed. Yeah, it's not pathed out.
Okay. I'm gonna head down there, but before I head down there, if I can feel the presence of another being, I'm just gonna cast the fuck me in the ass. I'm gonna cast fuck me in the ass. Hold up.
The good spell.
You wanna cast fuck me in the ass?
No. Wait, hold up. Okay, casting this.
Okay.
I'm turning into one of the miners. One of the
Okay.
guards, sorry.
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk down that path
Okay.
just for a bit.
Sure. Okay.
The rolls can't be seen, right? You're getting distracted, right?
I can see that you're privately rolling dice, but I don't know
that's
what is
my-
it.
Testing my new skill markers.
Oh my god, dude. Monka S.
You make your way down. You kind of like wade across the river. It's like you make me a wisdom saving throw as you wade across the river.
Oh
please.
yeah,
Sure,
that's
easy.
The good
always a
sign.
good-
Guys, remember what I just said? Vervin is the master of wisdom saving throws.
Nothing
It's not
happens.
bad.
Nothing happens. You wade across the river
How is his wisdom save throws better than mine?
because he's a cleric.
Guys, look. There's nothing going on in this mine shaft. They're just mining dust crystals. I'm going to investigate the
Go
bank.
and be
I'm investigating the
controlled,
bank.
Just go. The call is calling you.
I'm investigating the bank.
Nobody gets to no Tweety birds and advice frogs. Okay.
No. None of that.
It is very unwise of me to travel further as I have. I'm Vervin is speaking to himself out of character. 0 level 1 spell slots, 1 level 2 spell slot.
When I hope you're recording this, cause when Shin watches this, he's going to be banging his fist against his keyboard. I swear.
Sure. I'll head down this cave. It's the path, right?
Yes. So
That's where the bang is coming from. Yeah, I just head down.
at some point, you do realize that you head down the cave entrance and you do every now and then you feel slight rumbling or vibrations coming.
Is it getting darker?
It's still dimly lit. This area.
I steal my nerves.
Okay, you keep walking and you don't look down for a moment, but then suddenly your feet catches something, and you look down and there is a minecart track here, but it appears to be broken off. And now that it is continuing downward, so whatever before this point, it was broken off. It was cut off.
Okay. With my 20 radius of light, do I see anything around me?
You see cave and a minecart track now at your feet.
But the Minecraft track is going down, right? That means it's broken off.
It's going down, but it's still like a proper minecart track. It's just that it was broken off at the end
I'm gonna
before
follow...
it reached the river.
Before it reached the river.
So
That means
imagine
they're putting something, they're throwing something into the river, right?
no. Imagine you cross the river, right?
Yeah,
You walk into this tunnel, right?
yeah.
You walk for a few minutes. There's nothing. Then suddenly there's a minecart track.
Yeah, then the Minecraft track was headed towards the river, but it was broken off.
It is broken off. Yes, you can clearly see that the metal is like kind of twisted and the wood is like broken.
Okay,
So
how
someone broke this track.
do I feel like I'm going towards the bank? Like, am I close to it?
If you keep walking, the rumbling is getting louder and the vibrations are getting stronger.
I'm going to approach very, very carefully. Like, I'm going to make as little sound as possible as I'm moving. Oh my god, guys. What have I got? Can I just turn back and leave?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go. Because I got
Then
balls,
you
man.
ask for
That's
what?
because I got balls. Just because I got balls. Alright, just saying this, right? I am preparing Hidden Step.
Okay.
Wait, how long does Hidden Step last? Let's see. Invisible. 5E2 is invisible. It doesn't even say how long it lasts.
You have to stand absolutely still, right?
No, it's until the start of your next turn until you attack. So maybe like 10 seconds.
Okay, 10 seconds of invisibility. Got it.
I approach. This is the mine path, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I approaching very, very carefully. Very, very insanely carefully.
Okay.
Alright.
As you approach, there is what appears to be like a abandoned hearth, as well as an abandoned minecart here, as well as a whole bunch of like abandoned tools.
Abandoned?
Like it's been left there. The cart is like kind of tipped sideways, and it's got kind of like rock spilling out of it. And you can see that it's clearly very old because it's definitely not new in any way, because there is dust and kind of like settling on the surface of the minecart already. The tools all look like they've been kicked in dust and spider webs also.
Interesting. Why would they abandon? I'll move a little bit further in just to see what's around the corner.
Okay, the minecart track goes across this ravine.
That's fucking scary.
So
How did they build that?
So you will need to get on the minecart and push yourself across or move across. It's a kind of like a incline, like a slow incline downwards.
Okay. I'm gonna approach the ravine and just look across it to see if I can find the source of this bang sound.
There's a loud roar that echoes throughout this cavern.
Alright. I see
As you
something
kinda-
in the corner of my eye. I cast Hidden Step.
You cast hidden step, but you feel this like loud roar that reverberates throughout the cavern.
Okay, I cast Sinner Step and I slowly retrace my steps and move out and I pray to Ilmater. I pray to Ilmater and I leave through the same hole I came through.
Okay. Make me a perception check to kind of like peek around, please.
Alright. Guys, you do not want to know what I saw around that corner.
Okay. You did catch a glimpse of something or like a leather-like skin, almost like very
Yes.
thick leather-like skin.
I mean,
Uh,
in character, I like around the corner by the light, the dynamic lighting, I saw horns, like some horns. That's about it.
yeah, okay. You don't see horns. You see like almost like this thick leather-like skin. It's very dark across the way. So all you see, you saw like a movement of a very, very, very large creature with very kind of grayish, almost like dark green leather skin.
What the fuck? What's wrong
and
with
it
this
was-
place?
It was coiled around a dust crystal as large as a one-story house.
Okay. Sure. I see no reason for me to stay here. I'm just being a very curious bee, but there's nothing over here, right?
No.
On this ledge. Alright. Alright, I see no reason for me to stay here any further. I'm going to die if I stay here for another 5 minutes and I leave.
Okay. Sure.
Guys, don't go down there. Trust me. Trust me, guys. Don't go down there. Strut around the corner.
Who are you talking to?
Myself. And the birds that are circling around me right now outside the mine shaft.
You pull yourself back and you kind of like make your way back up the mine shaft. Back towards the river. As you kind of wade across the river, can you please make me another wisdom saving
Sorry,
throw?
can I just like, yeah, okay. After I wade across the river, sure. Let
Yeah.
me roll this wisdom saving throw to see if I get scried upon and cursed and fucked over.
Alright. Interesting.
What, am I gonna get eaten by the river? Who's gonna eat me out? Is there a god living in the river?
I'll pull you to the other channel for a second.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Aaron,
Hello, yes. So
for
you
10
know,
HP, right? For the abjuration ward.
okay, wait, pause. For shield, right? So
Yeah.
there's an effects tab.
That one doesn't work properly. It
Oh,
used
no
to.
wonder. I was like, but it's there, but it's like not
It
working
used
even
to
when
work.
it's temporary. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it used to work. Then I got very annoyed with it also because it broke.
Okay.
So the
alright.
effects tab on your character sheet basically just ignore that lah.
Okay.
If you look at those like bless, divine favor, all the timing they don't turn on and off properly. I think if you are using default foundry it works, but Darren must have installed some add-on that doesn't work. When I play in the Eberron campaign during my foundry, it works perfectly fine.
Okay,
But then the
alright.
workaround is to use
Equipment lah.
items. Yeah, equipment. Then for your abjuration ward, right, there's no easy way to automate it, but it's quite simple to remember that the first time you cast the spell is always a fixed number, right? So you
So
just add that
shield-
number. Ah. It's always
Oh.
level, yeah, it's always a fixed amount of health the first time you
I guess
Okay.
cast.
now controlled by a dark power.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Oh, okay.
Good to
great.
know, yeah.
No, it was nothing.
shield.
It was actually nothing.
Sure.
You make your way back up the.
Wait, before I leave
Yeah.
the mine shaft, right, I'm gonna pocket one of those skittles off the dust crystal. I'm just gonna pocket it.
Sure. Add one tiny
Tiny-
dust crystal shard.
One Mentos of dust crystal.
Tiny dust crystal shard.
Okay, new item, new loot.
Are you annoyed by how you cannot add a photo to like the equipment? Cause I am, but yeah.
I'm fine with it.
Okay, but I got the shield down, so thanks for that.
I'm gonna head back to the barrack, Obama.
Sorry for the what are you saying? Well, temporary hit points, what I do?
You just need to know level times 2 plus intelligence modifier is a fixed number, right? So now it's like 8 plus 3 or plus 4, whatever. So every time, the first time you cast a spell, you just add that amount of 10 HP to yourself.
Yeah.
Then the subsequent times you cast a spell, you need to know what level the spell is. So unless you want to modify every single spell in your entire list to have that addition, you have to do it manually. It's very irritating.
Okay. Okay.
You make your way back to your barracks and you see Casclaf and Celia kind of washing up, or not really washing up, but getting ready to kind of turn in. Cyphrid's there, kind of like beside the light of a candle, shining a helmet.
I lore vomit all the stuff that happened in the cave to them, including the vision from the river.
You see Vervin walk back and just. You need to explain. You can't. You need to do it
Alright.
character, my friend.
My friends, I have scouted the mines to see where the funeral will take place the next day, and there was a loud, blood-crawling scream and rumbles in the ground, and some banging noises. And when I went to investigate, I don't know, I saw some weird creature in black leather inside the
look
the
different.
cave. Do I look? Oh, I mean, my disguise self would have worn off. It only lasts like a minute.
Okay.
I think as soon as I left there, it would have like worn off already.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, and indeed, there is some black leather creature. Very scary. It rumbles the ground, and I think I was somewhere I was not supposed to be. It was very abandoned. The mine, that area of the mine had been cut off from the rest, and it was blocked off by the river. And when I wade through this river, I got a vision, a very unsettling vision of a man's last moments on his bed, surrounded by his family. Not too sure what to make of it. But I'm not so sure what I saw inside that mine shaft, but probably don't have to worry about it. I think the people of Greyholm probably have it under control. Keyword probably.
Do I know anything about these rivers of dead souls?
Or does my party know anything about black leather creatures living inside caves that are seeping energy off of dust crystals?
You don't seem to know, Cyphrid.
Any Evereskans would like to answer?
And your description is piss poor, so nobody knows anything
What?
about it.
But
Uh,
can you
I
like,
actually said
describe
what you
this
just said.
leathery like?
It was a big, black leathery creature.
What do you mean by
Like a-
leathery?
Like a bat?
I
how
wouldn't say a
big?
bat. Maybe it's like a mammoth.
What?
Holy crap.
It's like the size of a one-story dust crystal, basically.
Did
I
it have
think you-
wings?
Let me help you debate, Vervin. Maybe
No,
you
no,
should
wait.
get
Did,
some-
did it have wings?
No, I mean I didn't see. I only saw what I saw.
Why do you say it's a one-story dust crystal when you said it's also a creature with black leather? Like, which
No, as
Yeah,
in
wa-
the
Was
it's
it glowing?
I mean the dust crystal was glowing.
Okay, so this creature was not glowing.
It was coiled around the dust crystal. So maybe it is a
So
bat.
it was coiled around a giant dust crystal.
Yeah,
like
A mammoth can coil?
maybe a bat.
So
Maybe
it
a
was a
giant
snake?
snake. Maybe a snake.
So it was like, okay, Vervin. I'm assuming the dust crystal looks like this, right?
Trust me, right?
Right?
I honestly
it
don't
like
know.
this?
No, I honestly don't know because I couldn't see anything. Like I just saw horns in my, but I didn't see horns.
That helps.
No, I didn't see horns in character. Yes, but it was it was some sort of creature that was coiled around a
It was
one-story
coiled,
large
but it was
dust crystal.
you definitely saw coiling.
Yes,
So it's probably a snake.
Well, lots
could be a
of
bat as
creatures-
well. Oh, yeah.
Or I don't think a bat.
I don't think a bat can
coil.
coil.
I mean,
Vervin,
the bat could probably hug the crystal, right? That's sort of like
So
coiling.
was it coiling or was it?
It was coiling. It was coiling.
So it was a long creature.
like it looked.
I
did it look
can't-
Like
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. because I don't know as well. I lack critical information.
Was it black because you know it's black, or black because it was dark?
I know it's black.
Okay.
I mean, the dust crystal would have illuminated it, I assume.
It's like
Okay.
grayish green, by the way.
No, you didn't. You
It's
just said black
It's
leather.
Revan says black. It
Yeah,
must be black.
Grayish green is black, more or less.
Okay. Coil around that, and the dust crystal was huge. Like you
A
said,
one-story
like
large
one
dust
story?
crystal.
So bigger than the peritons that we saw.
Huge,
fought today.
humongous.
Like even bigger than the big one that we fought today.
Yes, humongous.
For perception check, it is with a 21, you'll probably be able to tell, like, from the shadow that the creature cast, and just like how with the brief look that you got, you probably will tell that it's slightly bigger than the Beriton that you fought.
Wow.
Crap.
Slightly bigger.
Okay.
Well, I guess we're going down there tomorrow.
No, we're gonna ask about it. Maybe is their pet. Maybe is their like their god, down there. That's the thing that they worship. The deity.
Okay, let's see. I highly doubt so. Like, definitely not. Let's see what. As in, when we go down there tomorrow, let's not talk about it first. If the thing is not there tomorrow,
I highly suggest you avoid wading through the river of death and despair.
okay. So, but I'm assuming that the where the funeral is going to take place is like next to the river, right? It's not
Yes.
like in the river itself.
Yes. Yes.
But you crossed the said river.
Yes, because I heard a loud bang.
Okay.
What kind of
Oh,
bang was it,
what-
by the way?
yeah,
Was it
what
like a
kind of
wall?
bang?
Yeah, was it actually a wall bang or like a gunshot bang or a fireworks bang or a?
It
Sound
sounded-
hollow.
It sounded like something hitting a very hard surface.
Okay, maybe they were fighting. Inside there, something was fighting something. Like a Godzilla.
Is it the size of Mothra? Okay.
Yeah, asking a lot of questions I am unable to answer. I lack critical information.
Thought you went scouting.
I did.
Don't scouts usually come back with intelligence?
Wow.
Oh yeah, I didn't scout for the
Okay,
creature in the
fair, okay,
cave.
fair.
Okay, and
Go to bed.
I scouted the river. Okay, I scouted the river. I just wanted to give it a little peek.
I don't know what that was.
Well,
I'm off the bed.
we will see tomorrow. I think everyone's just really tired. So
All right. Before I go to bed, can I pick up a set of cook's utensils just before?
What? Cook's utensils.
Yeah.
The stores are closed, my friend.
God damn it, dude. All right. I will sleep angrily.
All right.
I'll rest.
Casclav, as you rest, I need to pull you.
Oh no.
Oh.
Dark power.
Alright.
No.
My friend.
What up?
Same dark, empty space plane with the door in front of you.
Okay. Got door?
Door.
Okay. I'll knock on the door.
You knock on the door.
Hello? Anyone?
No response.
I'll try to open the door.
Doorknob is very cold.
Oh no. Okay, I will still open it.
Okay, it does click open, but as you kind of like try to push it, it's almost like it's a bit high, almost like stuck, and you
Hmm.
kind of have to shove it slightly to open. And after shoving, you get why there's a layer of snow that has kind of like built up behind the door.
Okay.
Which is strange because there's no snow at all in this room.
Yes.
In fact, there's a candle light that's burning in the room. It's the typical. However, you notice that the kind of like there's a layer of frost that has set over many of the items that you previously saw.
Hmm. But like, I guess the room itself is still really cold.
Yes, it is colder than before.
Oh no. I'm gonna.
And Neluon is there. You can see she's kind of like, you see the shadow again behind the silk curtain. She's curled up, almost like trying to keep herself warm.
Boy, I'll approach her. Mm. Then I'll just see like, it looks like things gotten a bit worse.
Kasglaf, it's just very cold in here.
I don't know what to do.
It's okay. I don't mind the cold. It's just a little uncomfortable.
Right. I wish I knew how I could help. Uh, do you think you need some more magical items? Do you think that will help?
Oh, no, I wish I could tell you for sure, but sometimes I feel cold. It's maybe you'll maybe this will pass.
Has this happened before?
Not for a while.
Oh man. Okay.
It's the first time, the only other time this happened was when I woke up here for the first few days. It was very cold.
Okay. I'll try and find some magical items. Maybe if you have some of your strength back, you can control this better.
Maybe, but maybe yes. You should focus on your task at hand.
Kind of. Oh, not a bit. But you really helped me today. I feel like
Kasglaf, before we lose our connection again, you need to know something is watching you. Something in this mountain is watching you.
do you mean just me, or
I can only sense what is affecting you. I can't speak the same for your friends.
okay. Oh, do you have any idea why it is?
I don't know, but I can feel it watching you, and it's not a pleasant feeling.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's. Thank you for telling me. I'll let the rest know. I think there's something wrong with this place. But I think I'll be okay.
I hope so. Please take care of yourself.
Yeah, today was a little scary.
You can see like almost like a silent nod
Hmm.
before you kind of get pulled out of your dream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can.
Cool. Very
Let's go back.
All right.
Okay.
Can everybody except Kasklav make me wisdom saving throws, please, and I'll roll for sure.
Great. What?
One.
Wow. God damn it!
Wizard, by the way.
Shut up. My
Cypher.
casting is intelligence, not wisdom. Okay. Yeah. What?
So everybody
Take 50 psychic damage.
with lower than 14
Oh God.
experiences their worst nightmare again. So same thing, Cypher.
Okay.
You relive your worst memory, your worst nightmare.
What's this
In your dream.
serious?
Don't tell you. Probably, yeah. I mean, her brother. Probably.
And you wake, and just before dawn, the guards have all left the barracks already, and it's just the five of you as you slowly wake one by one. Oracus is very jumpy again this morning. You can see him jump out of bed and cold sweat breaks across his. You can see that he was clearly not having a very good night as he reaches for his long sword straight away as he wakes up.
Sarah just looks like just very depressed and sad.
Not a coincidence then.
Vervin's feeling great.
Are you all okay?
Super bad dream.
Those aren't dreams.
I
Well, yeah. Memory. Kind of like reliving the worst memory, I guess.
Nelwon told me yesterday, that she can feel that someone's watching me, like just in the mountains. I feel like this is connected to what's happening. She couldn't really tell who it was, or like for you all, right? Because she's just connected to me, but I feel like this is too much of a coincidence. I think someone is just messing with us.
Do you think it's the plant lady thing?
I
mean-
don't know.
She did say she was like, I'll be seeing you, so and she does like mind shit, so I assume.
Maybe, but just I guess we should just be a bit more careful, and maybe we should go like proceed with knowing that whoever it is knows what we're doing or what we're going to do.
Yes.
You have a point.
What would you like to do? There is a bit of time before you have to meet Chieftain Cinder at the river. It's an hour.
An hour, huh?
Mm.
Mm. About that Diviner's Compass that we got. I was just thinking if we weren't planning to use it, that maybe I could have it.
Sure, of course. I don't see a problem. Party opinion.
It is useful though. to locate something. If you're looking for something specifically, it
I
is a
can-
one-time use though.
I can locate object as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, you can. Well then, if it keeps Nelly happy,
I think it'll help. She's
Is this-
feeling cold.
Is this something we should be worried about, though?
do you mean?
Consumption of magic.
Hmm. Has she ever said what was the purpose of, you kind of offering these up to her?
Well, she's just very weak at the moment, and the magic items help to give her a bit of her strength back. And
But why does she need her strength back?
well, I'm sure like if she gets enough of the strength back, she can help me more, and maybe she can find out why she's trapped, and I don't know, maybe she can also be free of the scabbard.
Do you want her to be free of the scabbard?
Well, yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel right for her to be trapped in there for so long. And like
Yeah, I don't mean to be disrespectful or anything, and I mean, sure, I have no problems with you taking the compass, but I don't know. I'm not sure. All I'm saying is it's weird, right? For a divine creature to
Trapped in an item.
and require more specifically, well, the trapping part is not weird, but what's to be sustained by such trinkets that aren't even very powerful to begin with.
well, yeah,
She seems to be in a very bad state in that case.
I feel like she's just really weak, and well, I don't know much about magic items, but maybe like the stronger the item, the more she'll recover. But for now, she hasn't been asking for it. I'm just trying to help, and when I gave her the shit, what I even fucking give her? I think it was the
Stone.
that stone. It made her better, and now
What do you
she's
mean by
feeling.
better?
Well, it looked like she got a bit better. Like well, right now the room is really cold and it's weird, and she seems like she's suffering a bit. So I was thinking if she had a bit more of a power, she could make herself more comfortable. I mean, she did save my life.
No, I have no problem with this. It's just that if there is a more permanent solution, we can also try for that.
I guess so. I just don't know at the moment. This seems to be the only thing I can do to help.
Well, if we do a good enough job here, whatever that may entail, and help Grey Cloak, maybe we can request for a sizable dust crystal that you could use.
Oh,
I mean, from what we know, it's extremely powerful. So if you offer that up to her, maybe that might be like a really strong boost,
Upon this,
Yeah.
I took away a small souvenir from the shop yesterday.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe you could give it a test run, like a test drive. And I hand cast glove the tiny. Let me get a specific name.
Teeny
Ah.
tiny.
Tiny dust crystal shard. And I hand it to Casclov and I say, yo, just rub Nelwon with this. Maybe it'll make Nelwon feel better.
Dude, that sounds so fucking wrong, but
Ew.
sure.
Uh,
Oh, your dad tracks with the harem, you know.
Yeah, it's a skittle. It's a skittle of dust crystal. Probably not enough, but you know.
This pink puts this pink, small pink rock in your hand.
I remove it from my sheet.
The glow, there's like almost like a soft glow that's emanating from it.
are you sure, Vervin? On this thing?
Yeah, go ahead. No. Don't worry about it. It was a souvenir from last night.
Oh, okay.
I was cosplaying as a miner.
Of course you will.
Okay. Thank you. I think I'll give it a shot now.
Yeah. While we're having this conversation, Vervin is going to not roll a d20 and make a tea set. And make some tea for the party.
Get some tea.
Alright.
Life-saving tea. Let's
Every
go.
dawn, if using the
Alright.
tea set, roll a 1d20. On a 1, the tea set rusts and becomes a normal tea set. Let's go.
Oh my god.
You were here. Okay. Hang. Okay. We got some tea, boys. And
Roll
everybody
the 10
gets
HP.
1d6 plus 4.
Woof.
I roll for set. I'll roll for him.
Sheesh.
Everyone rolls their own.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Sheesh.
And I'm keeping track of my tea leaves, lowering the tea leaves again.
Where's the long rest thing for your characters?
Below the hit
It's
dice.
yeah, below
Below
the
the
hit
hit
dice.
dice,
There's S rest and R
Nice.
L rest.
Wait, so this one is it lasts for how long?
Temporary hit points that last until you take another short rest or long rest, or until they disappear from taking damage.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Thank you.
So the next rest, it will last until the next rest.
Yes, chef.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So I can just put under the temp, right?
Yes.
Let's put 6 or 5, whatever you get.
Amazing, thank you.
This is the party of 10 HP.
Yeah.
Set coming.
This is the campaign of 10 HP, right? No longer will we have no healers and no 10 HPs.
But we still
Are
have
you
no
calling
one
out all your
You
previous
mean?
healers?
What you mean, huh?
Oh, I'm done, man. I'm done. It's like, guys, do you have
Sorry.
cure wounds? Wait, guys, do you have cure wounds? Wait, I get opportunity attack if I move. Now my healing word. Don't need rely on cure wounds anymore.
This guy is like
Maeve,
BMing.
Maeve not gonna do funeral rites for you motherfucker.
This is also the campaign of
Kalembo, he is not worth your time.
this is also the campaign of completely draining our reserves through scams, overpaying for items, selling magical items, not accepting loot.
It's law friendly, man. We don't know the cost,
Sacrificing
what?
magical items. Just take it, deity.
Are you doing it now or what?
Yeah,
if
he's
I
doing
can,
it.
if I can.
Ooh, be a bit tight. Might be
Hmm,
possible.
Okay,
Are we doing the compass or just the crystal?
shit. I guess I'll just do the crystal.
To both.
Maybe should I just do both? I want to see if the crystal works. I'll do
Yeah,
the compass
yeah.
at night.
Do the dust crystal.
You won't. Okay. Okay. You do the dust crystal lah.
Hmm.
Okay. You do the ritual. So you do like the candle again and the incense and everything. And you just kind of kneel there in silence, meditate for a good hour or so. Slightly less than an hour. You wake up and you see the dust crystal has disappeared.
It worked.
Can you immediately tell how she feels?
Is anybody watching the
Yeah,
entire
sure.
I think we all. You're just.
At some
Yeah.
point while Casglove is kneeling there, here is what you see, and I'll pull you all away except Casglove.
Wow! I'll just move. I'll just move.
Reverse campaign.
Yes, he is.
Oh, hi.
No, but you know what I mean?
You don't hear this conversation, by the way, Kasua.
Like, it
Yes.
doesn't seem like if, like, what you were saying, like, attached to you know, to save, like, herself attached to, like, a material thing, that she would create that kind of, like,
Well, it could
cold,
be.
desolate environment for herself. Do you know what I mean?
Well, but you know, I didn't ask to be trapped in the.
Yeah, but it's not your fault. It's not
Anchored
like
to-
you voluntarily said, I wanna be this, you know. Whereas if you're saying that she
But it was done to save myself.
by who? By
Wait,
yourself.
did I not get to that part?
I mean, you explained what it is, but you didn't say who did it to you.
Well, I'm not too sure myself, but I get the sense that this was the kinder of two fates.
On the menu.
That there was some kind of intervention.
Well. Anyway, I don't know. I mean,
There's
so
nothing.
far it has not been a hindrance, and
Well, let's not worry about it then.
yeah. So we'll see. If anything would be off, I'm sure we will be able to tell. I hope.
I'm counting on it.
Gonna eat your souls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Haskaf, you awaken from your trance and the crystal is gone. The candle has burned out and the incense has burnt out. So
Yay! Are they like just around me?
they are nearby.
I'll just go up to Vervin excitedly and say, I think it worked.
Yeah, we saw the
Nice.
exciting part, and then the rest of it just looked like you were sleeping, so we left.
Oh, like how does it look?
Just described to him how well the crystal comes apart, and then it comes back together, and then it comes apart.
No, it didn't come apart. It just like kind of it became this shiny thing,
Yeah,
and then it disappeared.
yeah, that's exactly, yeah,
I
Right?
yeah.
what? Wait.
All right, let's go over it again. It comes apart, and then it comes back together.
And then
And it
it
comes apart.
shined, and then it disappeared.
When you say come apart, like does it just
Like it
Like
splits
everywhere?
into half.
oh it's just in half?
No,
And
not
then-
not. It didn't split in half.
It didn't. Then what did it do?
It became two of the crystal.
Also, it multiplied.
Yes, they became one again.
What? So
Ah.
cool! Dupe hack.
Oh,
The
and
hell?
there was also stuff going on in the air around you.
Yeah.
Oh,
As long as you feel fine and you don't feel weird, I mean, you'll tell us if you feel weird, right? And
yeah.
can you tell immediately if she's like happy? Like, what? How does it work? Is it immediate effect or?
I actually don't know. Like, can I? Like, I guess I wouldn't be able to.
No.
No, I'll just shake my head.
So it's just whenever she decides to like come and talk to you again, you can tell whether or not she's happy or not.
Yeah, like yeah.
Cool.
Okay, that's sounds weird.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of it that we don't actually know about your scabbard, so I think weird kind of comes with the territory.
That's I guess so. But that didn't look bad or like dangerous, right?
No. I've seen worse.
I mean, it didn't look like any like black, smoky, you know, like ominous. Like it was nothing like that. if that's what you are concerned about.
Okay, that's good. That
Yeah, there were no like coiling,
There was no like shadow.
rubbery
There was no
creatures.
leather blackness.
I see. Okay, that's good.
Leatherman.
That's good.
No Leatherman.
Yeah. But if there was, we would tell you.
Right.
I mean, whenever you do it next time, if you just want like, a pair of eyes just to kind of keep watch over you so that we can see if there's anything changes, just let us know. And we will just be with you for an hour and just make sure everything's okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. I feel good. I feel good about today. Maybe not so much when we see that black leathery creature, but
Has
Yeah.
everyone drank their tea?
Yes, we have
Nice.
drunk their tea.
Are
Very
we heading
good.
to the river?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Going to do Zafino.
Okay.
I was like, are you really sure you don't want a powder silver? Because I can give you like the money to buy it, honestly. I mean, if that's what you're
Shit.
concerned about, like
It's the
I
devil.
can.
I don't know. I'm probably fine. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need to. I'll perform the funeral rites, but I won't use the magic. It won't be glowy and nice, but
Okay.
it's a funeral rite nonetheless.
Okay. You make your way down to the river. There is a small, sizable crowd that has gathered at the entrance of the mine, but you can see that the guards are not letting people in. However, as you kind of approach, the guards do part and let you in, and you do see that inside or within the mine is just Chieftain Cinder. She's standing at the edge of the river, and you can see lying on what appears to be a wooden raft of some kind is Skogu's corpse, and it's almost tied to this like post which has been nailed into the ground.
What is this place, Chieftain?
This is our holy river, the river that guides to Nara Lisanalo.
Sure.
A sacred ground. None of us have. Well, in life we are not allowed to pass through its waters, but in death, we finally find peace in the river.
Gonna eyeball the opposite. Is the cave that was it still? Is it still there?
Divine Sight.
Like, is the cave still there? Or do I only see the cave if I'm dead?
Divine Sight.
You see the cave.
All right, I see. Okay. Right. Okay, very nice. I see. Very interesting.
You got a divine sense?
In life. Real.
Any deathers in the chat? Anyone want to die?
Any
Uh,
sensing?
None of the above.
And the
No
river
strut.
itself is not hallowed.
The river itself is consecrated and hallowed.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, at least it's hallowed.
I'll
At
point.
least
I'll
it's
point. Okay,
consecrated.
the mine is in. So there's a hole on the other side of the river. Is it like an entrance to a cave?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll point to that. The entrance will be like. So has anyone ever gone through? I mean, you said you don't cross the river, but like, what is that hole then?
We used to have. We wanted to explore other parts of the mines, and we did once have a bridge which crossed the river, to connect, the different parts of the mine network. However, we've already mined out much of what is in there, and we decided to leave it alone and deconstruct the bridge.
I'm going to. Vervin's gonna do an insight check after seeing
Bro.
all the stuff last night, and I will be very insightful. Please let me be insightful. Okay, decent.
Wait, I need to roll this. Sorry.
Oh, Shalad.
Just
Bitch
checking to see if she's
lad.
hiding something. That's all.
Just the reason why Selby is a vegetable.
She's clearly hiding something.
Ah.
or uncomfortable or something when you mention the other side of the.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Sure.
so we get back to the more pressing matter of the blessing of the body.
Yes. I I make sure people steer clear away from the body, at least a little bit of a distance away.
I will ask if they do you typically let the deceased sail down the river?
The disease, yes.
Would it be an issue if we sprinkle a bit of the water before we do so?
Usually, the family member or Selby herself will pour the river's waters and bathe the corpse before sending her down.
Yes, I thought I would have guessed something like that, which is why I asked.
But usually the blessing or the prayer would be done first.
Of course, we must not skip that step. I look at Vervin.
Yeah,
I will help you when it
Sure.
comes to that point.
When people steer clear of the body, I will cast very
Well, what do you mean
unmagically.
by people still kill? But it's literally the
Like
five
us,
of you.
yeah.
Okay, well, I will then cast ceremony, and it'll be very unmagical, but still consuming a
I
spell
mean, you'll
slot.
still say your prayer.
But it's not a
Yes.
spell slot unless you
Do I
evoke
have?
that effect, right? You can just do the ritual without.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure. Then
just
I
do
will
ritual.
just do the ritual. A special religious ceremony that is infused with non-magic.
Okay.
It's the thought that
Prayer.
counts.
The prayer and everything. Yeah.
Yes.
Prayer.
with
Are you saying what are you
prayer.
saying?
I'm saying, as much as I know, okay, I'm thinking to myself, right? As much as I know what happened to the kid, right? I'm gonna try my best to, at least give him a, a proper send off. He was brave in the face of a very terrifying creature and the most disembodied body he's ever seen. And maybe someone should not have seen something like that in his life ever.
As Vervin spots, as Vervin says that you kind of see Chieftain Cinder kind of gives Isuya. She's standing behind and she looks to the side of Isuya and raises an eyebrow.
No, I'm
I did not snort in character. It is also Marion snorting, okay?
yeah, I'm just saying, some
Isura is
things,
just staring at the entrance of that cave on the
something
opposite side.
people shouldn't see in their life. And
I will kind of whisper to Chicken, noticing her kind of reaction of like his people, their expressions are a little bit different in common.
She nods quietly.
some things people should not see in their lives, and even as this soul has passed, he definitely deserved a much more peaceful way of going, and maybe a bit too young, but still brave nonetheless, on that peak of that hill, on that mountain. And I do a blessing. I bless it. I actually bless it. I'm actually going to bless the corpse.
Yeah.
You link bless?
Yeah, sure. I'll link
I don't
bless.
think it even lands, right?
Just
I'm
saying,
gonna
I don't-
bless the corpse.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, the roll doesn't matter, right? But I'm going to bless the corpse.
Okay, you blessed. You sprinkle holy water on the corpse and absolutely nothing happens.
She doesn't know that. She doesn't know that.
Yeah, I know. You sprinkle, and you can see as you say the prayer she does at the end, she kind of closes her eyes and you can hear her mumble almost like a in Elvish under her breath. Whoever is near to her, anybody?
I suppose I would still be.
Yeah, we will.
She does say, "We pledge. I pledge your soul to Naralis and allow me. You live on in the afterlife in the realm eternal."
Chieftain, about the next step.
Yes. Usually, Selby will take some of the water from the river, and
Maybe
well,
you could
gently bathe the
Please
body in it.
Alright.
allow me.
Maybe you could watch over me and Cyphered as and give us some guidance if we happen to do any of the steps wrongly. Cyphered, after you.
I'll remove my gauntlets and I will make sure that you contact the waters of the river with bare hands as well.
Okay, I will remove my non-gauntlets. I'm not wearing any gauntlets,
Not good.
so I will just remove my
Hands.
hands.
I have a sensor.
You
that-
as before you kind of like she kind of said then she hands you a wooden bowl.
Do the living not touch these waters?
She shakes her head.
Oh.
It is
Oh.
not allowed.
Ah.
The living are not allowed to dirty the waters.
Wow. Well.
Of course. In
Of
that
course.
case, allow me.
You see a tuft of fur that's
course.
floating to you.
Vervin lets down some trickles of sweat as she says that. Of course,
it's
Chieftain.
okay then. I have something for such an occasion. I will refuse the wooden bowl. I do have a sensor which is meant to be used to sprinkle. Yeah, so it's a silver sensor. It is clean. It is very well
Fancy.
maintained. I will use that to, sprinkle like the little thing
Okay.
generously across the
Okay.
body. I think I won't be so. I'm not trying. I'm not trying anything else. I just.
As you kind of sprinkle the waters on Skogu's body, there's almost this soft hum in the air. And you look around you and you can see the dust crystals almost kind of like slowly pulsating with light growing brighter and brighter for a brief moment before returning to their original brightness. And then after that happens, you can see Chieftain Cinder says, "This time." And then she beckons that you step away from the raft.
I will returning her the bowl and keeping my sensor
And
with
she
me.
will cut the cord, and you see the raft slowly float down the river
Bye.
before disappearing into the darkness.
Where does the river go?
The shadows
She
of
looks at
Ellie.
you and she says, "No one knows."
If I look around in the where we are, right, is it like very clearly a man-made tunnel, or like it's a natural cavern or whatever?
Some parts are clearly dug out, but most of it looks like it does not seem to be like very disturbed.
How about towards like the like as the body is flowing like down the river, right? Like
That's
that
like
side.
it's all natural. That part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see Chieftain Cinder will utter a last prayer before stepping away and says, "Thank you for your help, and I'm going to be taking my leave. It's a bit much to take in."
I understand, Chieftain. I
Once
say
again,
that.
yeah. Sorry for your loss.
Yes, I say that as I also, with one eye on the chieftain, the other eye looking at the cave.
And she will kind of like step away and leave the five of you there.
Can I dip a finger in the water?
No, Isilia, you must not taint the water. Living beings are not allowed in there.
I will. I will do the eyebrow thing to Orcus and point to his vow while I come, Chieftain. I will see you out.
Orcus will
Ooh.
take a vow of the water.
Yes, you will.
No,
Iselia,
not
you must
even a
not dirty
toe,
the water as a
not a
living
finger.
being.
Oh, but I want to know. What did it feel like when you went in?
I mean, once the chieftain has ascended, I return to the party, and
I didn't go in. What are you talking about?
You did. You
He will hand the vial to you so you can label it.
okay. What do I label it as?
You can label it as a vial of let's call it the
Spirits. Are we at Avernus?
no. Vial of holy river water.
Right. So I knew that this whole river was consecrated as in under the effects of the Hallow spell, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will ask Fervin. Now, tell us again, sparing no detail, what happened when you came into contact with this water?
The first time, nothing had happened, but on the way out, I had a vision of dying moments of an old person surrounded by his family. Excruciating. I wouldn't say it's painful, but it was a experience as though I was dying, and a hand reached out towards me at the
A
end
hand.
A
and
hand.
pulled me out of that vision.
You know, it was almost like warmly taking you away from the body, pulling you off the
Yes.
body.
But you know, if out of character, it's probably like the
Moment of
whatever that
passing,
hand,
yeah.
that hand holding on to this old person's
Like the
spirit as
spirit,
it leaves the body. Not literally me as I'm coming back.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, that's a good
What
sign,
was the
right?
symbol of Nadalis Analor?
The dove holding
Dove.
a branch of yew leaves.
White dove holding a bunch of you.
Right. I
It's
think
an
we
elven
have.
god of death.
And last night you did not have nightmares visited on you as the rest of us.
I did not, but out of character, not related to the river. But yes, I did not.
What's a wisdom save?
Hmm.
Huh.
So not even a finger. Why don't you do it? You're a holy person.
So I give a slight scoff and I'm like, that was the hole I was talking about, by the way, party. Not that I said that I went inside it or anything, but I'm implying that the sound came from there. No living being should go into this river, though.
Do you want me to send Owl across?
I'm feeling very guilty, as though I had dirtied this holy land, this holy river.
Oh.
You probably did.
There's still going to be like a bit of water in my sensor, so I think I'll touch that one.
Okay. Nothing happens.
So you have to
No.
completely submerge yourself in the water.
I don't think it has to do with that. Oh. Well, I'll have a vial of
Do you
holy
want me to
water.
send Owl across the river to go into the cave?
I think we should not disturb this place. What do you hope to find down there?
I don't know, a little black thing doesn't sound like it belongs here either. Let's just sit there. How it sounds.
What's that, Sean?
It's a cat in a bag!
Is that Caleb?
Yeah, Caleb is just chilling in the back. Hey Caleb, what are you doing?
So cute. You look at Caleb in the bag.
Oh, you're gone.
Oh, he
Oh,
jumped
he
out.
ran. Okay.
Listen, do you want this whole thing is a romantic affair? And honestly, I believe the waters will prevent the corpses from turning undead. But this is a natural cave system, and when you have a bunch of dead bodies down the other end, there are going to be predators that gather to, it's not pretty to think about. But when the elders instituted this place, perhaps they had some reason for forbidding the living from going down there. And it's not a nice sight.
not wrong. But I don't care about where the bodies go though. I care about what's across. No,
Nope.
no one's the least bit curious.
All right, 5 minutes.
This will be my
Owl.
first time going into that cave,
No,
party
no, we are
mates.
not going. Owl is gonna go.
Okay, go owl,
We are
go.
not crossing the river.
Go owl, go.
Okay, I'll send Owl through
Okay.
very quietly.
I tap owl on the
Oh,
back
yeah.
and I cast guidance.
I have another present.
Ayo.
It's a cat in a basket.
Cat in a basket.
Coco, what's going on here?
Oh, this music is back, dude.
Oh no.
The call.
Ah, so cute.
Coco, don't hide your head.
Same as what I described to Vervin. The broken. I'm gonna use your token. I'm lazy. Have I assigned you your hour? I've not, right?
There, yeah. I mean, but I can't drag it out.
I have not
Oh,
assigned
sure.
you, or I have assigned you.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry. So I'm looking at Alethea shapeshift. Yeah, don't have not assigned.
I will give it now. Look at that. Anyway. I will.
Would it be under what controllable NPC?
Put it under your PCs. Configure permissions. Owner. Save. Can you try and see whether you can pull it out or not? Can you see whether you can move it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Go ahead.
Gonna 飘飘
Okay.
very quietly.
Okay. You see the same thing as what Vervin saw. So essentially down here's the abandoned minecart, the tools and everything. Mm-hmm.
Beedoo, 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 beedoo.
Can it hear anything?
Yes.
What?
You hear, because you are hearing, right? You are
Yeah,
trancing,
yeah,
right?
I'm trancing.
You hear loud, guttural groaning, almost like snoring.
Like ahead of me.
Yeah, ahead of you.
Gonna try to hop onto here. Oh What does it? Can it not? Is this area lit like this black thing, or it just signifies like
dimly lit.
Okay, but is it like a drop? Like I can see, like it's like a hole. Like this black part, like the I'm
It's
assuming
it's like a 30-40 foot drop.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I did not see that in character, but what the fuck?
What?
No, nothing.
I'm going
What?
to hug this wall here.
Stealth check, please.
Can I hug it?
Stealth check,
Jesus
please.
fucking Christ.
Guidance,
Stealth check
guidance.
As an owl, is it?
What are
Yeah.
those?
Right.
You saw me, Sean?
Yeah, I don't know why I vision with owl as well.
Okay.
What?
It's
Is it
okay.
because it's Elita's owl? Because if it's Elita's owl, then everyone can
No,
see.
it's not Alita's hour.
It's fine.
So,
It's fine.
okay, yeah. 19.
Imagine seeing this in the middle of the night, man.
Okay.
That's why I cast hidden step.
It can
Can
be
make
your
it-
face.
Holy shit!
So, first thing you see is there are these large. There's this very large worm-like creature that has the end of its tail is coiled around almost like a 1-story tall dust crystal. And you can see like where the energy is contacting with the creature. It's almost like almost like drawing energy from it somewhat.
What the fuck is eating the crystals?
Told
You see
you.
that the creature is very long. It is. You can see that the first thing it has is that this like beak-like face, and there are almost these like four very large barbed tentacles that are coming out from his face. Doesn't appear to have eyes of any sort. And every time you can see like almost as it releases a breath, there's this cloud of fog of steam that comes out from its beak. Around it, you can see what appears to be small babies. They kind of like slithering around quietly.
And there's only one dust crystal in this whole area,
Can
or
you
like
make
the
me in
is
perception?
also
Can you make me a perception check? If yours, please, your perception check.
my perception. Okay.
You do also see that there is what appears to be this entire area is like almost like an abandoned camp of some sort.
Camp as in like, so there's like campfire, there's like remnants of tents, that kind of thing.
There's tattered remnants of tents. There's like abandoned carts. There's like pigs and everything.
Do I see
And
any bodies though?
there's no bodies.
Like bones,
There's
like
no
human
bones.
remains.
There's no
Okay.
bones. However, there appears to be a table which is knocked over, and there's like a bunch of documents lying on the ground. But there's a lot of dust that's kicked over it.
Where is the table?
Nearer to the middle over here. And you can see that the small babies are kind of like slithering all over it.
Going to recall I just to come back.
Okay. Done.
Yeah.
Okay, an hour does return.
Well, I get out of my trance and be like, well, Purvan's not wrong. There's a giant-ass worm-like barbed tentacle creature inside that seems to be feeding off the crystal.
With the description, Cyfrid, you can make me a nature check.
And it has babies. So it's a mama. Oh, it could be a dad, I don't know.
No.
Uh,
Never heard of it.
Never heard of those
Hmm.
creatures, but they sound like
sounds bad.
Bad.
It looks bad.
bad news.
Like it seems like it's like blowing out steam out of its beak or something. And
Do I know anything about the Underdark though?
Would, yes.
As much as I mean, I'll you know how they talked about.
I mean, you would know about it. It's not like something which is like very,
Too out there.
yeah, it's too out there. Yeah.
Well, you know how they talked about Greyholm having a portal to another
Right.
realm.
Oh my god.
uh-huh.
Well, it could be something as fantastical as we assume it to be, or it could be as something as ordinary as these caverns leading into the Underdark.
It's like, okay, beak, no eyes, and then like tentacles for face, basically. And it has babies. And it looked like there used to be like a mining camp there because there was like campfire, there were like tents and shit, there were like table.
I think there's precious loot to be found at the end of that tunnel. But I think we probably have other places to go adventuring, like the ruins.
Like
The
the
south.
library. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if we were really starving for material possessions, we could always come back here. But make that the last thing we do in Greyholm.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well,
Shattered.
cool. Let's go to the library.
On the way back through the town, would anybody like to do anything? Buy anything?
Chef's utensils.
You could
I
buy
have-
chef utensils if you like.
Have no money.
That is
Would you like to
exactly.
buy?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm going to get. Chef's utensils.
Let me check price.
Shin is paying for all of us.
Oh, I like a lance then.
That would be 5 silver.
Affirmative. Vervin now has chef's utensils. Can I just add it from the plutonium importer?
Sure.
Items. 5 tools. Open importer. Chef.
I would like to say that
It's
I have
cooked
changed
utensils,
our
is it?
cantrip for the day.
Cook's utensils, sorry. Cook's
Cook's
utensils.
utensil.
Cost 1 GP.
Sorry, then it's what? Yeah. It's one
Sorry.
gold.
Yeah. Sure, 1 gold. Import.
You see that? Sorry.
I just want to say I changed a cantrip for the day. Because I can do it every long rest.
Is
right?
it mission?
Yes.
Nice. All right.
What?
I've made Hannah.
Just testing. 16? That's insane.
Oh, wow. Anything we need? I don't know. I think we have rope. Do we need to buy more rope, guys? I feel like we used a lot of rope recently. Do we still have rope?
I have rope. Gain proficiency in cook's utensils.
I don't know about rope.
I'm sorry, what does it mean to have
I'm
proficiency
gonna
in
buy
something?
a rope.
Means you can add your proficiency score when you're doing
Can I buy?
like
can I
doing
buy a rope?
checks.
Understood. Alright, so this is a wisdom check, so it's a +6.
You want to buy rope? How much rope?
Mhm.
Sorry,
Right.
wrong button.
How much rope?
Like,
50 feet?
yeah, is that possible?
Yeah, one go. One go for 50 feet.
Alright. Just in case.
Alright, so you have 50 feet of rope. Okay, anything else?
Hmm.
No. Okay. So you kind of make your way towards the southern part of the town, towards the kind of the repository of the library that you were told about. You do see the guard that was Cypher. You do spot the guard that was speaking the other night, and he is on duty there. We're kind of looking across.
Yeah, you know, the other night I heard that one talking about wanting to investigate the ruins of the library. I'm wondering if we should ask them along. I feel like if they went
It's just
alone,
one guy, just one of them only.
yeah, but like he and his buddy have a pact to go the next morning.
Oh. Should we
If-
go with them?
I think we should either talk them out of it or we'll go with them.
I think we could go with them.
Well, they're on for tomorrow morning, so if we could wait until then, otherwise we'd have to go today.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think we should go today.
I
Though.
think we should go today.
Then I'll try to talk to him and tell them to maybe stay out of it, or if we do not return, then, well, bury us with some dignity, I guess.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. So, I
Um,
mean, what we do, I mean, we can do. We don't need to bring them along.
Yeah. I'll approach the guardsman. Was he the one that believed that he saw something, or was he the one that?
He's the one
Was
who
like-
believe he saw something.
Yeah, I'll approach him. Do I get the sense that they are not allowed to talk on or
You
on
can
duty,
talk.
but a bit of chit chat's fine, right?
Yeah.
I say, good afternoon, guardsmen.
Good afternoon. Yes.
Listen,
Can I help you?
I really could not help but overhear your conversation with your friend last night.
Hmm.
But where are my manners? I'm Cyfred.
It's good to meet you, Cyphered. My name is Derek.
Ah, Derek. You know, my friends and I, we've been put up in your quarters for,
So
well, we
I've
were there
noticed.
yesterday. Anyway, listen, we know about your little wager with your comrade to investigate the library. What exactly did you see there, if you don't mind me asking? Because we seem to share the notion that there are people there.
Listen, I've been thinking a lot about what I said, and I don't. It honestly might have just been. I don't think. Maybe my mind or my eyes were playing tricks on me. It can be a little bit difficult staring at a single spot the entire day.
Of course. I know, I was a soldier once. I've done
If
my fair share of
you,
duty.
I would point out what I saw, but you look across the way now. The mists are very heavy. You
What
can't
did you
really
see?
much of the library.
What
I
did you
thought I
see?
saw a cloaked figure.
Floating figure.
A cloaked
A
figure.
cloaked figure. Listen, my party and I are actually headed that way, so with the permission of the chieftain, of course. Don't give up on that wager just yet. We'll
I
let
can't
you.
leave my post to join you right now, though.
Oh well, no, but I'll make it a point to bring back a souvenir if there are any cloak figures.
You would do that for me?
Sure. I advise you not to go tomorrow morning, though.
Uh,
At
how are
least
you
not
going?
until we come back and then give you some more information.
Right, but how are you going to get into the library?
Is there any specific lock? Isn't the place supposed to be abandoned?
It is abandoned, but it was a high security compound, and the only way to get in was by teleportation circle. And now that it's been abandoned, you would have to scale 3 stories. Are you ready to
Where
scale?
is the teleportation circle?
It was in the library itself, but now it's gone.
I know, but like there needs to be another point.
Any
So-
other
Yes,
point,
in
right?
Greyholm.
So where is that one?
Ah, that would be where Chieftain Cinder and Selby made it. It would, I believe it was in the Crystal Temple where Selby resides. But
We didn't
since-
see any, right?
No. Ever since the library was abandoned, there's not been use for it.
What sort of
Why was it
library was it?
abandoned?
Yeah, what sort of library?
It's a long story. You sure you have time for this?
Yeah.
There was a massacre in the library one night. A group of traders or people disguised as traders who killed all of the librarians and pillaged it. Whoever managed to escape to Greyholm reintegrated into society here. And he goes on a long spiel about like how brutal the murders were, and how it was how many of the people basically consider it to be like a bad omen.
Sorry, the library?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they've never set foot back there anymore since then.
Interesting.
They basically work off Greyholm now. They don't touch the library anymore.
Okay, so these group of traders that came in, they were They were pretending to be traders.
He
I
nods.
assume. From
This is I was not one of the people who signed them in back then. I'm sorry. I was
that's
not
fine.
privileged to or granted access to that information.
But were they caught in the end?
He says, I believe so, yes, but it didn't undo the damage.
Who were the survivors? Are they still around?
So, kind of like no,
It
just,
says
you can
Selby,
ask.
I'm going to slap him.
You can ask around town, but there are quite a few. Old man Jarek was one of them.
Oh man, Jarek. How do I spell Jarek? G-E? J-E?
He was the head librarian.
Mm.
Nowadays, he's just an ordinary farmer. Quite a downgrade from his previous job. But then
And
again,
this-
at least he didn't die.
When you said pillage it, like did they burn the place down or like what? What did they do?
A lot of the library was burned. A lot of the documents and texts, precious ones, were lost to the flames. Whatever we could salvage, we brought back to Greyholm, but there was not much left. They took mostly gold and valuables.
How big was this group of traders?
From the stories I hear, 15, 18 of them.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Well. Go. Oh wait, should we find Omen Jared first? Do we know where you can find Omen Jared?
Probably in one of the greenhouses.
Okay.
He's probably working right now, but I'm sure if you asked to speak to him, he would.
Mm. Sorry, didn't catch your name.
Derek?
Derek, right. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Derek.
He kind of like, after you are done, he kind of turns back and kind of like focuses on the mist in front of him. Okay. What you like to do?
Are we gonna find Jared?
Does it really matter what happened in the past though?
I guess not.
Yeah, maybe talking to him would kind of bring back old wounds and maybe he just wants to live in the past. Kind of been pretty surviving a massacre. I mean. But maybe he would know something about like
How to best
a
get in?
hidden entrance. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you'd have to be delicate
A
about questioning him.
layout of the land, maybe. Like how many
Probably.
stories. He was the head librarian. He must know it all.
Maybe he has unfinished business and we can retrieve something for him. Sure, we'll talk to him.
Yeah, let's go. Find him.
You make
Go
your way over
greenhouse.
to the greenhouses and ask for old man Jarek, and there's a elderly elf who kind of hobbles out. The first thing you notice is that he is missing a hand. And there is this large gash across his kind of like neck, and another large gash across his kind of cheek. Scars lah, but obviously it's healed over already. Yeah. It is nice to meet you. I've heard the kind things you did for Skogu. It's much
Yes.
appreciated.
Very sorry for everyone's loss.
It is a sad day for Greyholm indeed. But at least the boy was laid to rest peacefully. I wish the same could have been done for Bjorn. It's a pity we did not manage to get his body. I'm sure Narlis and Anor would have loved to meet him. He was a kind soul.
If we resolve this whole mess here, we'll make an effort to retrieve the body, but the threat's not over. And it's not to say that a proper funeral is not urgent or pressing, but unfortunately, there are matters that are even more so.
I'm
Safety of.
guessing that's why you want to speak to me today.
I'm afraid that we are going to have to discuss unpleasant things. Is it alright if we do it now?
Can you see he takes in a deep breath and says, I will do my best to answer whatever I can. What is it you would like to speak of?
Well, we intend to pay a visit to the library, and we were hoping to. I mean, we've heard hearsay about what has happened that night, and you know, if you don't want to relive those moments, perfectly understandable. But I think, in terms of intel, you're probably the best person to speak with. I understand that you're the head librarian, and it would be good to know. You know, are there any hidden entrances, ways to go, kind of move in and out? We understand there was a teleportation circle, but of course that has not been used in a while.
It is possible to get into Kerdid, yes. But it's a physically demanding expedition ever since the teleportation circles have been taken offline. It's not something for the faint-hearted.
Is there any way to recover the teleporting circle, or is it just closed for good?
Even if we were to re-establish the circle on our end, you would have to recreate the one in Kerdid. Is that one was scratched out as well?
So the attackers kind of were the ones who
Cut off access, reinforcements, yes.
I see.
What did they want? What sort of knowledge was in the library that was worth such an atrocity?
They did not want any knowledge. They were there for gold, valuables, women. We had some of the rarest tombs in the world. We offered it to them, but they were not interested.
Did you ever find out who was behind this attack?
Bandits, whatever you would like to call them. Robbers. I have little concern. I'd rather not know who they work for and why they work for.
Did they run under any particular banner?
Not that I can remember.
But they were all caught?
He nods.
Inside check.
Sure. Appears to be telling the truth.
Is there anything you can tell us that would help us gain entry quietly or otherwise?
I don't believe there's a reason to be sneaking about anymore, considering the library is abandoned. You could
But we suspect
use
that the forces behind, well, Shelby and Skogu and the other recent events, we suspect that they are hiding out there.
It is you think there are people residing in Kedin?
Dangerous people, yes. And perhaps they are
So-
there after knowledge of some kind.
It is the least guarded place in Greyhome.
There is no knowledge there to find. The knowledge has been returned back to Greyhome where it belongs.
In any case, they must be using that as a operating base of some kind.
Hmm.
But please, you were saying.
A sneaky passage. It is possible.
Or at least a less dangerous way to scale the walls.
But a sneaky panic passage would
There
be
is-
very useful.
There is a way to sneak into Kedid. An invisible chain lies to the side of Kerdid. Those emergency escape route. If it is still intact, it would still be there and it will lead you to the top where the library is. However, the chain is, like I said, 4 stories long. It will require a great deal of upper body strength, and you will be clearly visible as you are climbing it. Just pray that they are not watching below. If the enemies, like you say, are truly there. Although I do doubt it.
Well,
Because without this knowledge, no one would be able to scale 4 stories. There's no other possible route to get into the library. There is no gate. The walls are smooth.
well, we'll have to.
There is no scaling. There is no source of, unless they are well versed in magic. Then he shrugs.
So, how did the bandits get into the library?
They were allowed access in. We believed them to be friendly traders. And we allowed them in. All 18 of them.
If there's no gate, or how, like through the teleportation circle, that's how they came through.
Yes.
Ah,
No. Thank you for this information. We'll have to make
Yeah.
do with the chain then.
is there
The
any
chain is on the
marking?
eastern side of Kedid. There is no marking. However, it is located near the first balliste. So if you look up and you look for the first balliste, it should be nearby.
Understood. Is there anything you would like us to do or retrieve for you?
If we do manage to get
If you do find my quarters, my office, and there's anything left behind, it would be you'll be doing me a great favor if you will bring it back in one piece.
We'll do our best.
If it is not lost to the fire already.
were your quarters on the topmost floor? Or
Quarters would be near the middle of the library, near the central courtyard.
I disappeared.
You did,
Yep.
you did.
You go to
I'm
settings,
going to settings. Okay.
configure settings,
Okay, configure settings.
audio video,
Okay, configure audio video. Correct.
select another source, then select your correct source again and see what happens.
Select another source and then select my source again and see what happens.
You might have to hit the apply or whatever.
I'm back.
Oh,
Augier!
we found a solution.
Okay.
Okay.
And
How
Sean
do you?
disappeared.
I'm trying it now.
You were fine, what?
I made myself not fine. I'm
Oh.
now
Yeah.
fine. We did it.
We were going about it all wrong. We keep thinking it's the Jitsi network code, right? But it's not. It's the browser and your hardware being cuckoo. Nothing to do with the internet.
Fucking browser hardware, how dare you guys?
You know that period where no one was on? Then that was the network one. But then I changed Foundry to from peer-to-peer to server to client server architecture, so it shouldn't have the problem.
Cool.
Okay, what
cool.
do guys?
Okay, well, we will go find the invisible chain. Wait, first, now knowing what we know, do we need anything?
How many potions did we burn through? Not like you'll find any outside
I
of
don't think we burned
the
through a lot
city.
of potions actually.
At least 2.
We used like 2, yeah.
I still have 2 on me.
I'm gonna offload all those like weird gems that I have on me.
What do you mean offload?
No, as in I
Just
have
toss
like
them.
no, as in I have like
That's
this
Anna speaking.
and this. I
Sorry.
just want to sell them.
drag out of your inventory.
Drop on the
Cancel.
floor.
Can I sell those DM at the general
Someone will
store?
come and pick it up.
You
go to the
can sell
Lumbridge
them
general
and someone
store.
Someone will take them off you if you like.
Alright, yeah. I'll sell them to the miners or the blacksmith or something.
Sure. There you go.
Nice.
Okay, so we have I just bought rope. Do we need anything else?
Vervin needs rope himself. I'm gonna buy rope. 1 spool of rope. How much
One
would that
gold.
be?
One
1
gold.
gold. Alright,
50 feet.
Dunzo.
50 feet.
Dunzo, 50 feet of rope.
Yeah, you can import it. It's called Hampton rope.
Alright, got it. There's an equipment shop. What is this? Equipment shop.
No, I don't think that worked for me.
Oh yeah, that's hempen rope right here. Under equipment shop. That's convenient.
Alright, guys. What do?
Should we go to the library now?
The bruh. Let's go to the
We should
bruh.
we should scout it out, honestly. We should scout it out first.
I think so too.
Is there
No,
any way
you-
of identifying this chain?
The first ballista.
Yeah,
Okay.
First is the lies to the eastern side.
I mean, we can scout it out by going there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
So,
go
I mean,
there
we
then.
will slowly make our way, like try to get the lay of the land, see what's the route like there. Like not just not Leroy Jenkins.
Let's head out
We
then.
are not perfect legends, unlike somebody in this party.
Alright. You make your way over to. And you walk past the guard. The guard beckons at you and waves you on. You walk past him. You make your way over to what appears to be a wall of mist separating you and the area in front of you. What to do?
Wall of mist. I mean, we have the
We have the tokens, so
we walk.
Wall of mist. Still.
So as
Touch.
we walk through, like we cannot even walk through.
You can.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh,
do
whoa, 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 whoa. That scared me.
Do we wanna like hold hands and walk through so
Like
that we don't
Narnia.
lose each other? Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go through it like a Narnia.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Let's all link. We all link arms, and we walk through like in one
Sure.
line.
Everybody make me wisdom saving throws, please.
God damn it!
I'll roll for Shin.
Come on, Vriven.
Okay. So
Ayo.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
Ayo.
Choo 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 choo.
Never gets old.
Okay. You pull everybody except Cypher away.
Wow.
I'll just leave.
Oh.
What?
Cypher can leave.
Just leave, man.
As you step through, you see before you, you can step in. There is this beautiful, tall, almost like large, beautiful, dark marbled structure in front of you. It looks beautiful and it looks almost brand new. And you kind of like walk in, and you see like the sky for the first time above your heads. It's kind of blue, and you can see the clouds. For a brief moment before like you kind of blink, and then you look up again, and you see the dark mist, and you see the entire building is just kind of like caked in wear and tear. You see kind of like the ground beneath the tower area is like scorched and cindered. The trees have been cut down and fallen, where previously they were standing and sprouting beautiful green leaves. And then you blink again and you do see the beautiful building again. It's like almost like every time you blink, it shifts slightly.
Huh.
And then you kind of like hit, you kind of like blink and you kind of like hammer on your head for a moment, and then it does stabilize and you do see the ruined structure. And even you blink and blink and blink and it's still there.
Okay, okay.
I'll pull Cam back in. Seyfried, you see in front of you a ruined structure, about 4 stories tall. What used to be beautiful black marble now stained with wear and tear, cracks in the walls, trees that have been that are rotted and fallen all around this decrepit structure, grass which has kind of like grown kind of almost like brown and almost becoming like almost like compost. The area around the tower kind of like mud, almost like swamp like already. And so this air, very thick air of mist that hangs around this dark tower. As you all hold hands and walk through.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
Wow. Do you guys see that? That was disconcerting.
See what?
No, I mean, I think. Well, I saw what this place used to look like when I walked through the mist.
Huh.
Yes,
I did too.
really nice, sunny.
I saw it as well.
Full of
Kind of
life.
strange.
Huh. Well, let's be on our way then.
And
Wow, it's like 1 HP.
you tread onwards and it's just this still silence as you make your way through the almost like swamplands towards the tower, kind of like looking out for the balliste that was mentioned by the old man Jarek. And you kind of eventually you do find it, and as you kind of feel around for what appears to be a chain of some sort, it does take a while, but you do manage to eventually, Seyfried, you do kind of like bump into something, and there's this loud clang that echoes and reverberates through
Well,
this empty space.
at least attempt to be careful about it.
Okay, well, it's a very soft clang then. Very soft clang as the kind of chain brushes against your metal plate armor.
Clang, 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 clang.
Well, I think it's got our chain, but
You kind of wrap your
okay.
hands around it, and you don't see. It's very disconcerting because you don't see what's in front of you, but it is a very thin and what appears to be a very sturdy iron chain. And as you kind of like pull your hands away, you can feel the rust gathering on your hands. Very old iron chain.
Oh, do we want to do this in broad daylight? How's the visibility around here? Someone would see us,
It
right?
is the light is kind of like it does come through, but it's very foggy and misty.
Are we able to see any windows that kind of obviously demarcate this is first story, second story, third story?
There's not a single window.
So where
in
will we
this
be
tower.
climbing to?
You will be climbing up to what appears to be like a battlement of some kind.
So like a top of a tower, but like it's a plateau kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, if there's no windows, that just means that they can't see us too, right?
Well, unless someone was directly looking over, or if we made enough noise for them to check.
How high up is the plateau?
4
The-
stories.
But I think
What can I? Like the distance?
4 stories.
What's 4 stories? How much is a story?
40 feet.
1 story in feet. 14 feet is 1 story.
So about 60 feet lah. About 60 feet.
Okay.
Well, if this place is so impregnable, then its occupants would probably not bother watching the walls, right? Because they don't know about this chain.
You're not wrong.
Do we see what this invisible rope is fastened to? Nothing.
No, you can't really tell.
Well, if I went up there and then I brought our own rope, then we could use me as a counterweight because I think I would be heavier slightly than, say, Celia and Casglove put together. Then it would save you too from climbing up.
Oh my god, the bubble.
I don't. I.
If you were not confident of making the climb, I could just rappel down and have you ascend that way.
There are like
Maybe
no
once-
like the whole climb up. There's like no like windows in between the floors to like kind of go into.
0. There's not a single window.
And it's smooth, right? There's no like
Yeah.
footholds, handholds,
No,
nothing.
no.
So it's just a
None of the
straight
above.
like hand strength climb.
Just
Cannot lah. It's not possible.
I'm going to send Owl
Mm.
up
Yes.
and but have him fly as close to the wall as possible.
Yeah, stare at the wall.
Like
See if there's any little illusions that we can use to climb up.
John, can you see? Or is it just
Oh,
Marin?
yes,
I can see.
Everyone, yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't matter lah. No, it saves time, right?
Yeah.
okay. And if you perch very quietly just at the edge.
Okay. This is what you see. You are on top of what appears to be this almost like ledge, and the kind of like chain is like dangling off this side.
What
Or
chain?
the invisible chain is dangling off here. It is hooked up to a post, like a support column. The invisible chain.
Okay.
Yeah, you're at the top now lah. The top.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the landing that you will get up to.
Okay. Do you hear anything? Any sounds?
Yes. Soft voices.
Bing bong. Oh fuck. Drop something.
Like, and on this story, are there windows?
Yes, lots of windows.
Okay. So, what is this? Is this like a giant stone or
Hold
something?
on, I need to pull you the other channel for a second.
No, everyone can see.
Bye. Nice. We all got put into the other channel once this session.
Private chats.
Wish I had spider climb.
Wish you had some way to fly.
This thing, this rock here,
Mm-hmm.
is it a giant rock or like is it?
What do you mean? Is it a giant rock?
I don't know. Is there like a let's
It's a
see.
rock lah.
But is it like a boulder? Is what I meant. Like a
Enough to support people? A rope or what?
um.
What is the question exactly? It's a rock.
Like, is it possible for owl to like kind of tuck in between, like a little hidey hole? for
Yes,
owl?
sure.
Okay. Okay. Where is the nearest window?
Good question. Well, the windows are like around, because so this is like a house. Like this one, can you see this wall
No,
here?
no, I don't. But I see
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
door.
See this
Okay.
is like a house.
Okay, so this wall, this gray line is like the wall lah, basically.
Yeah, like if like I bring you over here,
Mm-hmm.
like this is a house. Can you now see?
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. So if you go around the side, there will be a window.
Okay.
But you need to fly, because around the side is literally
the edge lah.
the edge. That you fall off, you can't walk.
Okay. But here, this wall has no windows.
This was a railing.
Oh, okay, like a fence.
Yeah,
sort
like
of.
a fence. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, what is here?
It's a fucking
It's
wall.
also a wall. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna have Owl tuck there, and I'm gonna pull out of Owl's vision,
Mm.
so I'm long in the trance, and then I'll tell everybody what they see, which is you can see. And I will telepathically tell Owl, be like, okay, I need you to stay very silent in that little hidey hole, and just stare at that house for any movement or any sound. And the moment you hear something or like people walking around or moving about, just tell me.
Mm.
But don't move. Like whatever you do not move out of that place.
Mm.
If you feel like they spot you, let me know and I'll immediately take you out.
Mm.
Okay?
Mm.
Alright. Then okay, tell everybody. Okay?
Oh,
There is a house of sorts.
There are
it
many
sounds-
houses.
Well, okay. Basically, this is like where people live, it seems, or lived. But there are people there because I heard very soft voices. So
You heard soft voices coming from the center. It's a distant voice.
so there are people. I don't know how many. I didn't like send Owl to investigate any further. I was just up top there and keeping watch, and will let me know if there's any movement or sees anything. He will immediately let me know. But for now, I think we're good to climb up. Also, interesting note, when I look through Owl's eyes, like everything up there seemed like not damaged. Like it looked pristine and clean, and like there was no fire. So I don't know whether it's my mind going crazy, but yeah.
I think you're just going cuckoo, Cecilia,
Maybe.
but we'll know when we
Maybe.
actually go up there.
But yes, so I think the coast is clear for now. So we should move quickly if we want to. That will be the last to climb.
Oh, quick, guys, let's go. Come on. What are we doing? Last bit
Are
for
we
the day.
even going to make this climb though?
All stories is
I'm going to huddle my party and give everybody guidance.
Which lasts for 1 minute.
Yeah, which
but
lasts for
are we
1
doing
minute.
This for real?
I feel like it's gonna go wrong.
I
there's
am
no other
going-
way to climb up. Right?
We can all just go one by one. So Vervin is going to try it out first. The keyword is try it out, not go climb all the way, just try it out.
If we're gonna
Okay.
do this, we want to do it with pass without trace, huh?
Correct. So we need
Then we'll be going
to have
together.
everyone around around Oracle. So
That
Oracle needs
sounds-
to be in the center.
Even more scary.
I don't think we should go together. Because if one person falls, right, everyone is gonna fall. We should go one at a time. And be the last person be the most nimble and the lightest, aka Orcus. So that if any of us were to fall, we will be able to
I
catch
need
up.
to be the last because I took feather fall. So
Okay,
I
so-
need to be able to
Affirmative.
see
Affirmative.
whoever's falling.
So,
So I need to be the last.
we have owl that can reach the fourth. Maybe we can do like some kind of a second layer of rope protection so that like if we do like we loop it around like something at the top, right? So even if we climb and we lose our grip, at least we'll still be suspended by
Something.
yeah. It's like a shitty belay.
Yep, I agree. I have hempen rope on me. Shall I make the first climb and give it a shot? Guidance is ticking.
In fact, we could make like a makeshift belay system, right? So like we
Yeah.
let people go up one by one.
So yeah, so like the chain, I'm assuming is chain, so they're like loops, right? So it's like this. So there's like holes in between like the chain. So if you could like maybe thread the rope through that to act like as some kind of anchor, and
You could just go over this, but
Yeah,
over
we
the
could
whole
just
platform.
go over a platform. And then like if we want to be super safe, we have one person like attach themselves to the rope, and then like the rest of the party can like slowly pull on the ground. So when they start climbing, at least we just keep pulling. So there's like
Yeah,
but
like
that means
exactly like a
one person
Yeah,
belay.
needs
exactly
to
like a belay.
make the 4-story climb without assistance
So
first.
no,
right?
you could just get Owl to bring the rope up and over around it.
Owl can't
or-
tie anything.
they,
No, it's not
they
tying.
don't have to.
It's just you bring it around this platform, so it's like a pulley.
Yeah. So it's just doing this.
Oh. Do we have enough rope for that?
You have a lot of rope. You have
We
100
have 100
feet
feet
of rope.
of rope now.
Yeah, we have a lot.
So we can.
Yes.
But it's 60 feet up, 60 feet down, basically.
You
We have
than
way
enough
more than
rope.
that.
More
Yeah.
than enough? Okay. Okay, I get what you mean. Okay, sure. So we will tie the two ropes together and then we will like
Then make
do
a, like,
this.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
Okay.
the first person makes the climb. Yeah.
Riven,
Yeah.
Riven go, Riven go.
Okay,
I go, I go, I go, I go.
Strength, upper body strength though.
It should
I have this, man. I have large build, okay.
like this
Upper
one.
body strength.
You'll be fine because like even if they
It's
get
belay
tired,
anyway. Yeah.
yeah, they can
You
just
can
like
hang off it,
dangle
yeah.
half. Yeah.
I freaking love it. Creative
Okay,
problem
okay.
solution.
Okay,
You
so
using
I
the
will,
belaying, you will not need to make a check.
I will
Oh.
tell Owl to basically we'll tie the rope
You
properly.
can't tie the rope.
There's
No,
nothing to tie.
we tie. As in, because we have 50 feet, 50
Like
feet, so
attach,
we need
yeah,
to
right.
Oh,
join
right,
them
right.
together, right?
Do you have
Um,
mending, by the way?
What?
What do you mean, what?
To
I
be
have-
honest, it's not that good. So
Mage
It's not
hand.
that great.
You don't count in freaking another thing, okay?
I never say.
What do you mean you don't have precipitation?
But anyway, yeah, so tie, and then I'll get Owl to like basically loop it. Like, pew.
Hmm.
Like he will fly, and then he will go back into the hiding hole. Yep.
all right. So it shouldn't be an issue at all. We just take time.
Do you want to
I will,
not be clang?
I will take a block of incense and kind of like rub the wax off on all 100 feet of the rope.
Will you even have enough or not?
It's a whole block, eh?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, to lubricate it so that it doesn't fray when rubbing against the. I would say it consumes the whole incense. I'll
Sure.
take the incense off.
I'm gonna be the last to climb. I will also take out the mining gloves that I took while climbing.
Okay. Who would like to go first?
I volunteer already, Riven.
Okay,
Okay,
I
you
will
pull
be.
Vervin up first.
I will be your belayer.
You pull Vervin up, and Vervin gets to the top. So we will now act as support also, right?
Yes, Vervin steals himself, casts guidance again, and holds onto the rope as hard
But
as
when you come
possible.
up and you
You don't
see
really have to,
similar to what Isuya mentioned, that the entire area around you is pristine.
It's just a double safety, Cypher.
You don't have to, don't have to hold the rope.
There's no
There's nothing to hold on.
there's
to.
no
Yeah, I know. It goes around.
There's no burning buildings or anything of the sort. Bourbon.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna scout it out and make sure that the rope is not sus. No, I'm not gonna move. I say I'm just gonna scout the rope, make sure the rope is not like getting sussy, and I will watch as the next person comes up.
Okay, who's next?
I guess I could go.
Kaskov. Easy
Woo!
enough. Same. You see no burning buildings.
Alright.
Strange. Ah.
Oh, no burned buildings. Sorry, it's not no burned.
Get Arcus up.
Marcus.
Okay,
was-
Arcus.
Isilia's next, I guess.
You
and
not cause you need to be the anchor point.
And then,
I need to, yeah.
and then we
Okay,
pull
alright.
Cypher up.
And then I'll
from the
look
water.
over.
Yeah. The safety feather fall.
there you go, Sophia. Okay, so all 5 of you successfully.
Sure.
Okay, I
Take a
like
rope back. Take a rope back.
creative problem solving, guys.
It
Instead
still
of brute
feels a bit.
forcing.
It still feels a bit unrealistic that we went up 4 stories using
It
rope.
happened. It
I
happened.
mean, no,
Yeah.
that's cause
There's
like
a chain,
yeah, there's a chain. So it's
Yeah, I
like,
guess like it's like you're already pulling up the chain plus the rope is pulling you up as well. It's like helps out, but 4
But
stories
the-
is a bit like
The rope is like can move but the chain
Yeah,
is
can.
static,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's like anchor.
You're
on
climbing the
anchor.
chain. It's
So-
just that
Yeah,
someone
correct.
helping you can go up.
yeah. So it's less tiring, so it's
it's
much
legit.
easier.
It's legit.
And the wall also helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
In
I
my
guess.
mining gloves.
It's not
the
like
chains
low
are
rope.
heavy.
You cannot. I mean, people can low rope 4 stories, but that's not even there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did it.
Yeah. Well, does everyone see what I see?
Do you see what I see?
So if you look around and all you see are
It's
burnt
clean, right?
buildings.
This whole place is destroyed.
No, it's so.
No, this
clean.
whole place is not destroyed. It's pristine,
Oh no.
immaculate. And
No, I-
Vervin is collides with a wall as he walks into the shadow. Whoa! There's a wall here, guys.
There's a wall
I
here.
place my hand on the wall. Am I allowed further?
We are not allowed further.
Okay. Hold up. That's my thing.
Cypher, there is a wall here.
Yes.
I require assistance to move through.
How come Tasblav can move through the wall?
Okay, guys, there are
Real
people here. So I think we should be stealthy.
P without a T.
Maybe be near Orcus.
Yes.
Orcus.
What do you intend? Do you intend to move towards the direction of the noise, or what do you want to do?
But we can't go.
Okay, do
'cause-
we hear any noise?
I mean, you
Right.
can't go.
Now we still can hear noise.
Oh, there's a wall there. Why is there a wall there?
I don't know. There's a wall there. That's why I said I bumped into a
Okay,
wall.
sorry. Here you go.
Oh, nice.
Woo, freedom.
Is there where is the noise coming from?
Wait. We're not ready to discuss the noise. I think you are all under some kind of affliction because this place is most definitely destroyed.
Okay, do you hear any noise?
Do I hear any noise?
No.
It is dead quiet.
Vervin casts detect magic.
Okay.
My signature move. In a 30 feet radius, I can detect magic. Is there anything magical within 30 feet of us?
No.
Fuck. There goes my signature move.
So if who everyone else is seeing this clean pristine place except for Cypher?
Roger that, Asilia.
Does it make more sense for
You
it to
should
be?
take point.
Does it make more sense to it be for it to be really destroyed or really clean?
It makes more sense to be really destroyed. So I'm assuming whatever you see is reality. So you should take point. So in
Huh.
case we say we want to move off into a specific direction, you can look there and tell us what is actually there.
Okay, so if I just like do a peek over this edge, I actually cannot see anything on the map. But what do I see?
You peek over the edge. It's actually a house, but it's kind of the walls are kind of burnt and everything.
Oh,
Hmm. The houses are still there, but they're just like really badly burnt and some parts are like collapsed.
and then is there like I guess I would investigate the nearest one.
Okay, then you need to go down the stairs. So if you need to come down here.
Ah, okay.
Okay, let's stick close, guys. Let's stick close.
Where did Cypher go? He's gone.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh!
Wow. Cool. Stick close, everyone. Stick close.
Are there any
That's all there.
signs that this place has been disturbed?
Right now it feels very silent and empty, Cypher.
Where are we hearing the noise from for the rest of us?
It's coming from the center here. Okay, if you move down here, you see, yeah? It's
Uh-huh.
coming from behind this door. To your south.
Open the
This
door!
one? This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, but maybe we'll try the nearest door, which is
No. Yeah, no.
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'll ask Auricus to do it.
Okay, Orcus will do it. Open the door.
Open the door. and kick it.
I see a warehouse full of items, goods.
Orcus is sound different.
Cypher, you see a ruined warehouse with absolutely nothing inside. Everything's burned. The walls are charred.
This
I'll
place.
try to pick up like something that can see.
Okay.
Then I'll look at Cypher like, am I holding anything?
You see him holding a rock.
It's a rock.
You look down and you're holding what appears to be like a loaf of bread from a crate.
Oh, that is. Oh gosh, that's.
We appear to be under the spell of illusion.
This is just an illusion, though. Are
It's
you able
illusion
to
all around us.
break off the loaf of bread?
I'll try. Like, yeah,
You break off the loaf of bread.
yeah. Then I'll hold both pieces.
But he doesn't look like he broke off. He doesn't break the rocks, I feel. He's just holding the rock up.
So like one hand stone,
Yeah.
one hand nothing.
Yes.
No, something is wrong. Something's very wrong.
This is weird. Then what should we trust? Like, I guess we have to rely on you, Cypher.
Now that I'm not seeing through Owl, right? But
Hmm.
Owl is around, like, it's on my shoulder.
Oh, it's on your shoulder. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I will ask
nothing else.
Owl, what do you see?
Hoot hoot.
Hoot hoot. What do you see?
Hoot.
Is it
Ruined
burnt?
warehouse?
Okay. Owl sees what you see, Cypher, so
Got nothing to help you.
it's fine. We just need to trust. Okay. Trust you. We'll trust you. And
To end off today's session, as you are investigating the warehouse, you hear a loud scream coming from the middle of what appears to be this plateau. A loud female voice saying, "Seal it now!
Assimilate now.
Seal it!
Seal it.
Seal it!
Seal it now. Well, how did I fucking hear assimilate?
Now!"
Okay, gee.
assume everyone's heads turn, but
And
Cypher.
all of you turn to look. So I'm
Yes.
afraid
Do I hear it?
So I'm afraid you do not hear a thing.
Right.
That's not good.
Just the gentle breeze.
Hoot hoot.
Does this female voice sound familiar to us?
It's okay. Number one, Velvet, do you speak Elvish?
Let me check.
Xiu, make me a history check, please.
I do.
Okay. What is a dialect of Elvish?
Okay.
Holy shit.
It's an off dialect, so it's like almost like a like in Korean how like they have like different regions like speak different kinds of like of the same language. So it's like it's a very unusual dialect of Elvish, not common, not commonly found. But yes, it is Elvish, and it says the female voice says "seal it now."
Can I discern like what region it is, at least? Like it's native to like the south, I don't know, whatever Elvish history is that I know about.
No.
Very-
No. Okay. That's where we'll end today's session. And then we can pick up with
Woo!
Shin next time.
Woohoo! So much wisdom saving throw nonsense going on.
So good.
So good. Oh boy.
And we rolled quite high leh. I was like 17, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Damn, dude. Imagine if we were all trapped in this illusion.
Holy shit, that would be so bad.
There would be some.
God for your natural 20. Oh my god.
There would have been some curse of strat shit, man.
I was gonna say this reminds me. You remember that house with the kids?
Oh god, yeah. The death house at the start.
It's exactly this.
Oh.
Oof.
No, it's not lah. It's the one where like who ate mud.
Oh.
Sandy
Strut's
ate
mom.
mud.
Oh, yeah.
Strut's mom.
You ate mud. You enjoyed it a lot.
Oh,
Baba
I
it's
love mud.
Saga.
You bought the fucking I forgot what it was, mango or some shit.
Yeah, and we ate it.
Oh,
And it was like sand or something.
and we loved
Oh,
it.
okay.
Fucking Baba like Sega.
Oh no, that's not good. If this is Baba, if this is another Baba.
Oh, it's okay. I'll stop you from
Like
eating
shit with
anything.
Elibu. Yeah.
Do not
The
put
rock.
rocks into your mouth.
No, that would have been. Oof.
Or imagine you like come into this warehouse and like, oh, supplies.
Yeah, man. Oh god.
Yeah, you just like putting rocks and then
Load
like
up
make it heavier.
around.
Oh my god. Terrible. Okay. Good job,
The
guys.
save was 18 by the way.
Oh
Oh.
man.
Man.
That's so high, man. What the fuck?
Fuck.
Level
I guess it's a
40
major
leh.
illusion.
Hey, you level 40 eh.
Oh, I level 4. Sorry. Sorry.
I thought
18
you say
higher.
you were not you don't have problem with wisdom save.
Yeah, I mean, I thought 16 would be enough, right?
So next week we have right.
Yeah, next week is as
still
per
okay.
normal.
Normal.
Oh, we fixed the annoying webcam problem.
Very good.
Very good.
Sean send
No
me
more
the bot
Microsoft aging.
so I
Roger.
can upload for Shin.